I know you won't hear this until you land. But you are going to love it here. I have so much to show you. There's just not enough hours in the day.
Forza Horizon 6. This is the 6th game in the critically acclaimed racing series, and it scored a 92 on Metacritic. The last 3 games actually scored a 92 on Metacritic, so the last 3 games they've really been taking it up a gear. And we're finally in Japan. This has been a long requested series because, as you know, Japan is a much sought after location for people, and there is an insane car culture in Japan, and some of the best cars in the world are made out there. There's an exclusive vehicle that's in the game that I think is only available in like Japan or China or something like that, and you get the vehicle, you get to race the car in Japan. So I had a lot of fun playing this game from start to finish. Just, you know how Horizon games started very cinematic, and you just get the race down the road and go through multiple environments and just experience the world that was built, and it's highly the games are always highly optimized. They always look beautiful. They're always some of the best looking games of their times, and this is no exception here. So it also is one of the best looking games that have come out in recent years, because it's just a tried and true formula that's been stuck to and refined over the years, and I'm glad to see how it turned out. Like, I had a lot of fun. I played for like 4 hours. I didn't want to get off the game. Like, I realized I was like, damn, I got to stop and I got to record this review, and I got other videos to do, but I didn't want to get off the game. And I was using controller, but I do have a steering wheel that I plan on setting up. I think once I set that up in the living room, it's never leaving, because I'm gonna be on this Horizon just cruising, listening to the music. The soundtrack is amazing. The cars sound how they're supposed to sound. They react to the environment the way it's supposed to. Like when you drive over water, it makes the sound it's supposed to make. When you're driving through tunnels, it makes the sound it's supposed to make. That's another thing I'm impressed on. As a musician and an audio engineer, I'm extremely impressed by the sound design of this game. Like, check this out. Just listen for a little bit. Amazing. Like, you just hear the tires skidding on those tight turns. You hear the water splashing off of the wheels. You hear the cars revving behind you. You hear the rumble. You can almost feel the rumble of the engine. And it's just a beautiful sounding game, along with the soundtrack, the music to go with it as well. They have curated a crazy, insane playlist that is just something to behold. It's something to behold, man. That's one thing I've always prided. That's one thing I've always credited Horizon for, is their sound design when it comes to the environments, the cars, and the soundtrack. They haven't missed yet to me. So as far as gameplay mechanic, you have the Horizon Festival. That's like the main thing that you do, and you have to get these wristbands. You have to keep upgrading your wristband, and the more wristbands you get, the more difficult races you get to take on. And there's these challenges. They have like time attack. They have circuit racing. They have off-road dirt racing. They have all types of race modes for the different types of vehicles that you have. They have modes where like you got, like, the course is like you gotta drift. It's made for drifting, so you gotta have a car that's tuned up for drifting. I'm not much of a super car nerd with that. Like, as far as tuning the vehicle, I usually just drive the thing stock, or I go with the suggested tuning settings that they have from the community, or ones that I found online. But mostly I'm driving the car stock. And it's for me, it's all about finding a car that's comfortable for you, kind of like real life. Like, you choose a car that is comfortable for you. You can test drive vehicles before you buy them. They're easy to buy. The currency is abundant. All you got to do is just keep racing and keep completing these events that I just spoke about, like the time trials, the circuit races, the stunt challenges. There's like stunts where you got to jump across these huge gaps, and you get like you get 1 to 3 star rating, and it's insane. like how fun it is to just. There's also drag racing. You can get your top rated sports car and just take off. And then there's obviously, as you can see up top, there's a skill system, you know, for like drifting, burnouts, donuts, hitting big gaps, drafting behind your opponent and then passing them. You get a reward for clean driving as well. You get a reward for like maintaining speed. Like there's a whole skill system that's in place, and you can also get perks that can amplify those skills and multiply those skill meters. And then the more you do that, the more in-game currency that you get. It doesn't really matter if you win or lose races, but if you do win, you get access to like this slot machine that gives you skill points, it gives you cars, it gives you the money, the in-game currency, and it's just a very cohesive system, and easy to pick up and easy to learn system. Like I said, you got to find your car. You see, I'm kind of crashing with this one, but I did like this car. I ended up winning the race, and there was another one. There was a Subaru Impreza that I won a race with. I don't think I put it in here though, or maybe I did. But there's also these big events that happen where you have to race something that's not a car. That's what really drew me into this game. I saw a trailer where you're racing a Gundam. I have that in a separate video. I have that in its own video. You guys could go check that out if you would like to. That's up to you. And you race. There's one where you're racing like a bullet train. There's one where you're racing a helicopter. Like you're just racing things that you're not supposed to be racing, but you're racing them anyway. And win or lose, it's just extremely fun to play. Like there's a lot of times I finished like 12th, but I still have fun driving around the course and seeing the beautiful scenery. And that's another thing, the scenery. You know, they really went out there to Japan, took pictures, videos, and did a lot of research to rebuild this beautiful environment. And they say it's 1-to-1. I'm hearing like it's a 1-to-1 copy of certain areas, obviously other than the tracks that they've invented, but they're saying that, you know, most of the areas that they created were like 1-to-1, and that's beautiful to see, because I get to see a place that I haven't been to yet that I plan on going, but I can see it in a photorealistic and imaginative kind of way. It's really cool. I also want to mention that there are like leaderboards and stuff like that. It's very community based. Like the Forza games has always been about community. You can go online and race different people. There's people all throughout the world. It's pretty much always online type of experience. When I was racing, I noticed some of my friends' stats were popping up as I was competing in certain missions. Some of my friends that also play the game, their stats was popping up, so you can go against them. And when you're in the races, they'll put ghosts of your friends or other people that is online if you don't have enough friends to fill out the race. If you don't have enough friends that play the game to fill out the race, they'll fill it in with other users. And they play based off how that player actually has raced in previous races. And I think that's dope. It creates a sense of community and a sense of competition with the game. And you can try to beat your friends, and you could brag to them, and then y'all get online and race for real. Like it's very community based, and I think that's dope. There's also like leaderboards and the stat keeping. I think I had like 20 races. They shows how many races you have, how many times you podiumed, how many times you won, your average position in races. And I like stuff like that. Like I'm a statistics and data kind of guy. I like looking at that stuff. I like any game that I'm playing to have that kind of stuff. Like it shows you like your tendencies, like your driving tendencies and what you do on certain parts of the race. I think that's cool as well. And just overall a fun game. I never thought I would have this much to say about a racing game. But I do like racing games. I've been playing racing games since back in the day. Gran Turismo, you know what I'm saying? Ridge Racer series. Like I used to always, whenever I'm in the casino, not a casino, arcade. I used to go to arcades a lot. Like I'm from the 90s, so we still had those, and those were still a thing back then. Like those were still the popular place to be. Sometimes you could only play a game in the arcade because that's the only place they released that. So yeah, I'm a big racing fan, and the Forza series has grown on me, especially in recent years, like the last 3 or 4 entries. I played it back in the day when it was like Forza Motorsport. I remember they had like a Forza Motorsport, then they had a Horizon one. I'm not sure if they ever were side by side or if they changed the name of it. Y'all can let me know. But the Horizon shit prevailed. Obviously, they don't even make the Motorsport one anymore, like the traditional racing, like you would see in Gran Turismo. But these type of racing games are more my alley. So yeah, but yeah, that's all I wanted to really talk about in this game. Like based off the 4 hours that I played, I'd give it like a 9 too, like a 90 something, like a 90 something out of 100, 9 out of 10. I didn't have any complaints. Only complaints I had were my problems, like driving. Certain cars have shitty handling, and that's just me. That's just a skill issue. I can admit when it's a skill issue and when it's not, because people overuse that term, but that's another video. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments about this Forza Horizon 6. One of the best, probably best racing game I've played recently. Yeah, so y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. You already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.